Okay guys, I'm super excited to announce to you that I have sold my gimbal. I have sold my GoPro. Yes, you heard that right. I've sold my gimbal and GoPro, and I have moved on to something different. Okay, so if you're a subscriber of my channel, maybe you caught this in the community tab about a week or so ago. I posted in there that I had sold it. I'm moving on. I'm trying something else, but it is not the GoPro Hero 7. So, what did I get? Drum roll, please. The new So which did I choose, and why did I choose it? We're going to unbox it. I'm going to show you some test footage of it, and I think you guys will be super happy because I have done my due diligence and read plenty of articles on how smooth this footage is without a gimbal. So what did I get? Drum roll, please. The new DJI Osmo Action. This is DJI's first action camera that they've ever come out with, and I am super excited to show you guys their rock steady technology. Okay, so it's like GoPro Hero 7's hyper smooth, and it's basically the same thing, but they've had theirs out for a while, so you would first see it in like their earlier drones. But like I said, I've watched tons of videos, read tons of articles on how smooth this footage is. So before we actually put this thing to the test, I'm going to be unboxing it for you, showing you what's all inside the box, just in case you are looking at getting one yourself. So let's get to it. You guys are actually opening this box with me for the first time, so I'm super excited. I just cut the tape, and let's see what's all... Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Stabilized footage all in this little box. No more gimbal. Let's keep going through it. So there's the camera with the box. And then it comes with this extra little box with it. Let's open up this one real quick. See what's all in here. There's a mount. We got one mount. It's pretty packed in here, pretty tight. Looks like a charging cord. What is this box? This box is the battery. Oh yeah, okay. And it actually is a part of the case. So we'll go through that in just a second. And then what else? Another adhesive mount, which is cool. Last thing, this is their little user manual. So that is everything that's in the box right there. So one cool thing about this camera is the action case that's on it. It's similar to GoPro's original action case, where it snaps open like this. So it's got this little like lever there that snaps open. And then it opens up like that, and the camera slides out the back. And the camera is pretty rugged, I will say. Man, it's a tight fit in there. The camera is pretty rugged looking. I don't know if you can see this or not. My camera will focus that clear. But up here, it's like a rugged finish on it. Very durable, lots more buttons, and this screen, this LCD screen up here, is actually full color. And so that was one thing that really turned me on to the Osmo Action instead of the GoPro, and a nice big LCD screen on the back as well. Look at that, taking the film off for the first time. So a lot of these settings I can do either from the camera or the phone, which is pretty cool. So if I swipe down, you got all sorts of user settings here. So in this one, it says create and manage custom modes. This one is a lighting for the screen, which is kind of neat. I have mine at half to help save battery right now, but you can turn it up. Screen locked, you can just swipe to unlock it, which is super nice. Over here, a little settings tab for voice control. You can do snapshot on a video. You can do the quick switch, which I'll show you that in just a second. Wireless connection. I do have wind noise reduction on, which is awesome. The sounds are set to high, medium, low, or off. I have them on high to pick up the most natural sounds that I can on the trails. I don't use grid. Let's see, anti-flicker. I just have on auto for like the shadows when you're going through trees and stuff. You can do like an auto sleep with 1 minute. Auto power off is 5 minutes. LED is on for both screens. Language, date and time, SD card, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's back up. Now this little button here is the auto flip mode. So if I turn the camera upside down, it'll record upside down. and any direction that you point it. This is like a spot meter. I have it off right now. I don't really know what it does. The voice control is on, and then this picture here, really it tells me what this screen is, whether it takes up this full screen or if it does like a theatrical screen on the front. So you can also swipe up, and this is where you choose your resolutions. So right now I'm shooting in 4K at 30 frames per second. You can go all the way down to 24 or all the way up to 60. One thing I did want to show you guys too, which is pretty cool, is that if you press and hold this quick switch button right here, it'll actually switch the camera from the back screen to the front screen, but listen to the sound that they put with it. Oh! And now you have a full color LCD screen in the front to make sure your shot's centered and all that good stuff. So pretty cool. And then you just press and hold it to switch it back to the back side, which is neat. This button up here is just your display to turn the display on and off, and then obviously to start recording and stop recording. So a mic, and a speaker. And this little button here is to help disconnect your battery. So if you just press it like this, and then you have to do both sides. So you press this, or you slide this one again, and then the whole battery just pops out just like that. And you can take the battery out and plug it back in. Now one thing I did notice, this is a hard press, so if you push that in until this little thing slides over, you got to make sure that that closes, otherwise it doesn't seal, it's not completely waterproof. And then this is just your SD card slot right here, and that's where you charge it as well. And this comes down and then slides up and seals. But like I said, you really got to push on these things. Now, something cool about the lens cap is you might notice that it looks like it unscrews, which it does. This actually comes off, it unscrews there, and you could put like polarized lenses on it and stuff like that. The features on this camera are amazing. I'm super stoked to give it a try and see how the trail footage works. And mess with the settings a little bit, and hopefully I get some good footage. So funny story for you guys. I had the most iconic trail planned for the first ride with the new Osmo Action. I planned to go up to Santa Cruz Flow Trail. Oh my gosh, the iconic Flow Trail. And I went and I had the most amazing ride. Probably one of the best rides I've had here in California. But I made a rookie mistake. The angle of the camera. So I mounted it in the same position as I did my GoPro and gimbal setup on the Stuntman chest harness, and I didn't have it angled high enough up. Oh, wow! Yeah. But I think it could have been corrected if I had the view, the angle of view wide enough, and if I had it angled up just a hair more. So I'm sorry for that footage. I'm gonna have to get you guys some better footage than that. But nonetheless, the Santa Cruz Flow Trail was iconic, and I need to apologize that I did not get better footage for you guys. So next week, here's what we're gonna do. I have a video planned next week where I need your guys' help. I'm gonna try some different settings on the camera, some different placements on me and the bike to get you guys the best view, and then I'm gonna have you rate it in the comments on which one that you like best. Okay? So make sure you tune in to next week's episode to help me out which view looks better. That being said, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Peace out.